Mechanism Monday, rewards program. Personal code of ethics that demands you to hold the line, stand your ground, and go all out for the person or thing that inspired you a few times or did right by you a few times. And treating them with the exact same amount of respect, consideration, allegiance, and devotion when they're down as you did when they were up. And remaining steadfast throughout the whole ride. Solid. Never mind what Webster's is talking about. Fuck them. What I just described is the hood version of loyalty that we all romanticize. Problem is, number one, it's a trauma response to being done right by or inspired too few times in your life, so you overreact when it happens. And two, it only focuses on the person that all of the above is expected from, but never towards the person or thing it's expected to. What if the object of your loyalty were never what you believed them to be to begin with? I mean, most of us have a terrible tendency of turning over absolute loyalty to either the person or an idea. The problem being that most times we do so without full knowledge of either, or no contingency should either thing change on us. So when we're inevitably face to face with the flaws, the concept of absolute loyalty demands us to A, defend the flaw itself, rebranding it as an attribute or an asset, or B, ignore it altogether, gaslight the victims that it's not that bad or it just doesn't exist. Both answers mean turning a blind eye to all the harm caused, partially because pride won't allow you to deal with anything else, and mostly because it would be disloyal to admit anything else. And I don't really have to point out the problem with that, but I will anyway. This system creates the patriot who tells you that the atrocities their country commits either don't exist, don't matter, or were for the greater good. Unconditional loyalty to a person will have you backing up bullying, backstabbing, bad business, and a bunch of other bullshit that you would have never greenlit otherwise. Both too proud to admit their mistake and both too pussy to do anything to fix it. Loyalty needs to be a reward for acts of consistent integrity, not currency we use to pay for individual acts of kindness or glory stories in perpetuity. Something as valuable as your fealty can't be treated so cheaply when the costs are so high. Ask a Native American how they feel about the average patriot. Ask the RICO recipient if staying down and standing on business was worth standing up in court and catching what came next. That's why in this business or any other, when it comes to the currency of loyalty, you have to let your personal integrity control the wallet. Loyalty without integrity leads to the bad, leading the blindfolded. And in a world where words and deeds matter the most, you can't afford to not see the big picture. Never let your loyalty buy you a ticket on a ride your moral compass is directing you away from. Because you should have more loyalty to yourself than that.